It's kind of like parts of my mind that that I blocked out because I was like, okay, I got through it. Why I keep thinking about that, you know what I mean? That's what's really tough about it. Getting out of those anxiety attacks of feeling alone or feeling lonely, getting out of those panic attacks or that just deep depression that comes along with it. It's difficult to get out of that and to keep yourself sane, I guess, to say the least. Hello everybody, my name is Philip Murillo and I run this channel called The 4Earth Show. It is so nice to see your beautiful smiling faces here once again. Hope you are smiling out there and staying safe and healthy during this crazy pandemic that is going on in the world right now. I am in the middle of Oregon and it's beautiful. Look at this little seat I found. Just a log. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, we are doing a two-part episode today on loneliness and isolation, and it's something that I've gotten asked more than anything else, and so I didn't want to make one long video. I wanted to split it up, and honestly, we're going to keep talking about isolation, loneliness, solo traveling for years to come because I plan on doing it for years to come. I want to travel the world. I want to keep traveling in Brahma here. I want to backpack the world and backpack different areas by myself, with people, whatever. To be isolated and be alone is a whole different world, a whole different story, a whole different adventure than if you were with people. You have tremendously more time to think, to do things. Sorry, I'm like freezing right now. I'm cold right now. It's getting cold. The sun just went down. Clouds are coming out, so it is getting cold out here in Oregon, but sorry to get off track. Isolation, what does it mean? What do I think about it? How do I get through it? And like I said, we're doing a 2-episode series. Now the first episode here, we're gonna talk about the type of loneliness that I feel, the type of loneliness that you feel when you're solo traveling in the middle of nowhere, out by yourselves with really no help from anyone else. You're usually off grid, maybe you're in a different country, and the types of feelings that you get. And then the second episode, we're gonna really get more into ways to combat that, ways to get through them, ways to realize that you're truly not alone in this world that is so totally alive. Yeah, I think we already played the intro music, so let's get right into this. So to be isolated, to be a solo traveler out here, you have to understand a few things. You have to understand that no one is really going to help you. Usually you're far away from home and your family and your friends. So options are a lot less heavy. You really are just on your own. And a lot of the time that means making your own meals, cleaning up after yourself, doing all the responsibilities of a household. So for me, like I have to get propane, I have to get gasoline, I have to make sure my water tanks are full, my freshwater tanks are full. I have to make sure my fridge is constantly cooled. There's so many responsibilities that I alone have to deal with, on top of like the mental health that I'm thinking constantly, you know, the mental things of like, I'm alone, oh my gosh, am I always gonna be alone? Like just that panic attacks, those anxiety feelings that you get when you become very alone, or when you feel like you're very alone, because truth is you're not really alone. So when I first started solo traveling, I definitely felt very alone. It was very difficult for me to grasp that, oh my gosh, this is my reality now, and that no one's gonna come with me. As much as I begged and tried and talked to people, no one was coming with me. No one was gonna drop their life, their work, their career, their house, their payments just to come on, you know, in their eyes, maybe just a little road trip. For me, this is a lifestyle. This is something that I am so very interested in, so very passionate about, and that is why I love teaching it. That is why I love sharing this experience and telling my stories in hopes that, you know, other people understand it a little better. That's what's really tough about it, getting out of those anxiety attacks of feeling alone or feeling lonely, getting out of those panic attacks or that just deep depression that comes along with it. It's difficult to get out of that and to keep yourself sane, I guess, to say the least. But I promise there's greener pastures on the other side of the fence. There is a beautiful world that comes with enjoying time with yourselves, enjoying time by yourself. And although I am extremely introverted and I really quite need my alone time, I even believe that most extroverts if not all extroverts, even extreme extroverts, need time to be by themselves, to recharge, and to really, I mean, honestly, you should be learning about yourself. You should be learning about your strengths and your goals and your passions and what you're good at, what you're bad at. And this all happens alone. Like I was saying earlier in the video, traveling with people, it is more difficult to find who you truly are when you're in like a little community of a setting. Always talking to people, always bouncing ideas. Definitely you can build something really great and you can create something amazing with a community, but to truly find yourself and to truly find who you really are, it's got to be done alone. And yeah, it's difficult. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you go check out part 2. I will link it in the description below, because that is all about how to truly get through this stuff, because it is extremely hard. And as I've been traveling for the past 3-4 years being alone, I have really understood what it's like to be truly alone and how to get through those, and some simple tricks that you can do to actually, you know, combat it, to actually become happier with your loneliness. So thank you guys so much. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, because it lets me know I'm doing the right thing here. You guys are all so amazing. Keep smiling, keep being the best you can be. That was kind of hard to say. Keep being the best you that you can be. Yes. All right, and I'll see you next time for another video. Peace.